This is their 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased. Now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
On here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Francisco Lindor comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Ball 2.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
Laurie with a fair-handed play. Oh, but he beats it out.
Good effort, though.
That was a big-time stab. There was just too much speed getting down the line. Oh, but look here. The manager's up and out of the dugout, so it appears he might opt to challenge that last safe call at first.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's one more look at it right here. Tough to tell for sure from that angle. We'll have to wait and see what the signal is from the dugout.
And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's thrown a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit back up the middle. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. Mike Napoli will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on one swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. Swing and a liner. Foul. Here it comes on 1-1. Changeup. Good pitch there. 1-2.
And now here 1-2. This is where you need your best pitch. You've got to strand that runner out there at second base and keep the deficit just at 3.
Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
I'll say this. He wasn't going to get his arms extended on that one.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Indians strand a couple. Juan Padilla will stand in his first 2 plate appearances thus far. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Well, that man right there is into his 8th inning of work now. Any concerns going forward?
Well, I think the only thing you have to worry about is that pitch count you see right there. Other than that, he's earned the right to stay out there. Usually the other team will tell you when you're starting to get tired.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. I'll tell you, he's been living on that corner all afternoon.
And you can tell, guys at the plate, they're starting to get frustrated. He just hasn't made many mistakes at all, and when he has, they've been out of the zone.
Number 30 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Adam Eaton will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Hit to short. Lindor gloves it. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Ichiro Suzuki will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. Grounder down the line at third. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Down in order go the White Sox. They trail in this one 3-0. striding in to start the ninth, Carlos Santana, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Sends that one out of play for strike one. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
The right fielder,
Lonnie Chisenhall stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
And he's always so tough on left-handed hitters. That slider is just so difficult to pick up.
And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away. Jose Ramirez will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Jose Ramirez.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
When he's got that slider working the way he wants it, it can be such a weapon for him.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Not really all that tough a play heading up the middle, but you see it takes a funny little hop there at the end, and this will be scored as an error.
Number 30 is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He can go just about anywhere from here.
And a diving effort at second base, but it's by him toward the alley for possible extra bases. And a relay to the plate. And he is safe at the plate. It's now a 4-0 game. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
1-0 pitch on the way. Hit hard on the ground to third. And he'll just slap the tag on the runner between second and third to end the inning. Mark Trumbo will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the nothing to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
That's inside. 2-0.
And on 2-0, this is where he's... I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Looking up is the center fielder. Gone! It's a solo home run off the bat of Mark Trumbo. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now. Brian Shaw is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. Now it's 2-0.
It looks like he's going to be taken until he gets a strike. Not a bad plan when you're down by 3 in the ninth.
2-0 pitch is a cutter that's in on the knuckles, and it's 3-0. Waiting next, there's Justin Morneau. Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. And a full count now, 3-2. A pretty dangerous.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but When you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Cody Allen is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth. Justin Morneau is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Allen's ready. 1-0 on its way. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Center fielder giving chase. 1 down. Brett Laurie steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
Jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. 0-1 pitch on its way. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Tough pitch right there. That's 96 in on the hands. You just got to let that one go.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Set to deliver on 2-1. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
And with that tying run on deck, he should get something good to hit right here, 3-1. If it's me, I'm looking for a fastball middle in.
Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away. Number 12 will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
Avisail Garcia will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Good pitch right there, right on the heels of a walk. He needed to get ahead of the next guy, and he did just that.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And a foul pop behind the plate. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, you won't come within a foot of it.
Number 61 makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
That's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
2-0 curveball here is over for a strike.
And now he's made most of the hitters inside conscious. And, of course, that opens up the outside corner when he has to go there.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And that's going to put an end to this one. And the Indians have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over. One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up turning things over to his bullpen.
Happy Saturday morning to you.
Time for baseball now on the show as we give you a look inside U.S. Cellular Field in Chicago. Chris Sale. Juan Padilla will stand in, and he was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday.
Well, when you have a rough day at the plate, it's all about letting it go. You can't dwell on it for too long.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Eric, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, it's been a promising start to the new year as they've taken 3 of the first 4 contests.
And they got a great pitching performance in the opener of this series, so if
Jose Ramirez will stand in now, 0 for 4 in that day game yesterday.
You know, guys, we all know that those kind of games are going to happen in this sport. It's a tough game out there, no matter who you...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Juan Padilla. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Well, at least he was able to get it into the outfield, and that's more than most of his teammates can say so far.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Geyer is there, and he makes the catch for the second out. Into the box now, Francisco Lindor, and he'll be looking to add on to his 2 RBIs from earlier. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Padilla scoops it up. Throw over to Morneau is going to be in time, and with it, the side is. Juan Padilla comes to the plate here, and we'll see how they play it with that leadoff man on base.
Yeah, and in this situation, you've got to move that runner to second any way you can. So we're going to see how they decide to play it right here.
Into the seats, 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. And here's a ball hit in the air. Geyer on the move. But this will wind up being a foul ball. A pause and the 0-2. Now a swing and he pops it foul behind the plate. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Inside as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Nope,
fastball here misses low, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8. Juan Padilla stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And no errors so far for the White Sox. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
And guys, this has been just what the doctor ordered out of the bullpen.
Yeah, they needed him to come in and give him a strong inning, and he's done exactly that.
Davis is there. And that retires the side. Nothing doing here for the White Sox. Into the box, Yan Gomes. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again.
Hard hit. Here as he gets a glove on it. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single. Number 30 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. The 0-1. Now a ball rolls softly to second. Scooped up. On to first, and the Triber held in check as the Michael Brantley digs in, and he'll try to improve on a 1 for 5 effort thus far.
Yeah, and you know, guys, the difference between a 2 for 6 and a 1 for 6 is a big deal. So let's see what he can do here.
Now this is hit not all that hard out to second.
He beat it.
The throw pulls him off the bag. Juan Padilla will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
The batter, number 7, second baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
0-1.
And a fastball for Miller as he jumps ahead, 0-1.
A lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen, as you see there. You got to wonder how long they'll wait till they pull the plug.
And a slider's in the
1-1.
dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Gomes gonna have to hurry. The throw will be in time at first, and Miller's got it rolling here. 2 away. An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with...
It's Monday morning and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the American League Central, the White Sox knocked out 12 hits as a team as they bested the visiting Indians 3-2. In other White Sox news, the beginning of the work week, and welcome to Inside the Show. In the AL Central, the Chicago White Sox combined for 10 hits as a team as they bested the visiting Indians 2-1. In other Chi Sox news, second baseman Lurie Garcia has been waived by the organization. As of today, the White Sox are in 4th place in the AL Central. The Indians sit in first.
The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now your 2016 Minnesota Twins.
Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, EK?
You know, Matt, a big part of this offense is Mark Trumbo. He's having a really nice season with the bat, sporting a slugging percentage over 500, so there's a good chance he'll have some sort of impact offensively in this one.
Adam Eaton is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon, 2-0 now. 65 degrees our temperature here at first pitch. And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1. You have to figure that sinker's going to be an important pitch for him here this afternoon.
No question about it. Obviously, it's his ground ball pitch, so if you're a hitter, you're going to need to make him bring that pitch up a bit.
Throw too late, and he's on with an infield single to open up the ball game. Juan Padilla will dig in now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Yeah, that was a good one for him, and he needed it because, as you can see, his batting average on the year ain't pretty.
Nobody out, runner on first. He's running again. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kepler moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Mark Trumbo will come forward now, back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. Gibson comes set. Here's the first pitch. Into the seats, 0-1. Here it comes. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1.
He did not like that one bit. You know, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
Hit hard to short, and that's through for a hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Well, that's the frustrating thing for a sinker baller. When you get the ground ball you need, and it finds a hole. Now he's got 2 men on to deal with and only 1 away.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Yeah, a good job here of working himself back into a hitter's count, especially with 2 men on base in front of him.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Well, as if things weren't bad enough, he's in danger now of loading the bases for that man.
Yeah, I don't think that's ever a sound strategy in anybody's book.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Rosario is there. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Well, they were looking for at least a sac fly here, and fortunately for them, they had the right man for the job at the plate. So, nice work to come through and drive home an important run.
First offering on its way. Justin Morneau is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
And he falls behind 0-2. Now a line drive that's going to carry over the head of Escobar into left center. A base hit. Number 12 will stand in with an even .300 average here in the month of April. That's popped up out towards short right field. And Dozier will put this one away to retire the side. On 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Who stands out to you, EK?
Well, Matty, Joe Mauer is still a guy you have to be careful with. He comes into the game sporting a slugging percentage over 600, so expect to see some very hard contact out of him in this one. You don't see guys with numbers like that every day.
Eddie Rosario comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Trumbo is there to make the catch, and it's a 1-pitch out to start the home first. Eduardo Escobar will stand in, and he was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count, and that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first. Brian Dozier will stand in, and he wasn't much of a factor yesterday as he took an 0 for 4 in the loss. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Swing and a liner. Foul. Runners on first with 1 down. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. There to take it is Abreu, and that's out number 2. Miguel Sano will dig in now. Off to a slow start, as you see there. Just barely over the 200 mark here in April. Called strike on the knuckle curve, and he's ahead in the count, 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
1-2.
Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Tyler Saladino makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
Tyler Saladino.
Gibson steps into his windup. Here comes the first pitch. Chopped foul right at home plate. Pulls this one in the air out to left. On the move is Rosario. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Ichiro Suzuki will stand in, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hard hit ball to second. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Alex Avila will dig in now, and he's got to be wondering when his bat's going to make the trip north from spring training, as he has really struggled in the early going. And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned. Adam Eaton stands in.
Number 1, Adam Eaton.
First pitch on its way. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0.
1 ball, no strikes.
This is swung on and popped up. Crossing into foul territory now behind third. Sano has got it, and the side is retired. A man left for the White Sox. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Trevor Plouffe will start things out here for Minnesota with Joe Mauer on deck to follow.
Trevor Plouffe.
Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. It's a swinging bunt up the line. And reined in, 1 away.
Batting sixth.
Joe Mauer will stand in, and as you can see the big number there, he's up over 400 to begin the campaign.
Well, right now he's in the prime of his career, so these are the years you'd really expect to see the best of what a guy's going to have to offer.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. White Sox are out to an early 1-0 lead as we play the second. Grounded back up the middle. Backhanded. Off-balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single. Oh, but look here. The manager's up and out of the dugout, so it appears he might opt to challenge that last safe call at first.
Well, here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when we saw it live, and I'll tell you what, it's still tough to tell from that angle. We're going to have to see what the dugout decides.
Max Kepler will stand in, and boy, look at that batting average to start off the month of April.
And that is huge for him, too. This is a contract year for him, so he'd love to take those great numbers straight to the negotiating table.
They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Scorched to third. Stabs for it. He's got it. The throw. It's in time.
No way. That was awesome.
Down go the Twins in order. They still trail 1-0. Welcome back to Minneapolis, Minnesota. Time now for the third inning to get underway from Target Field. Juan Padilla is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
Third baseman, Juan Padilla.
Gibson looks in. First pitch on the way. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one. Hit out towards second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting, left fielder.
Into the box now, Mark Trumbo. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch coming, here it is. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
Oof. I'll tell you, you do not want to buzz this guy's tower.
Line drive to left. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Well, another good at-bat right here. He's sacrificing those power stats for a little on-base percentage, and he's 2 for 2 with 2 singles. Nothing wrong with that.
First pitch of the at-bat. Jose Abreu is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. The second for 1. On to Mauer. It's a double play, and that ends the inning. 1 hit's all they get. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the White Sox 1 and the Twins nothing. Robbie Grossman will stand in. 1 for 4 with a double in yesterday's ball game.
Fielder, Robbie Grossman.
The cutter runs outside, ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Kurt Suzuki will dig in now, off to a .350 start here in the month of April.
Kurt Suzuki.
Check swing grounder to the right side. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting,
Eddie Rosario digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Good cut fastball in there. 1-1. Liner towards second. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They trail. Justin Morneau is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Justin Morneau.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And taken in out there for the first out.
Now batting,
Number 12 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ball game. This is line to left. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Up next for the White Sox, second base.
Tyler Saladino is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. Runners off for second. In the dirt here. Pitch is in the dirt and knocked down, and he'll make it into second easily with a stolen base. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. 1-0 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed 1-1. Now, is this one of those situations where you'd maybe think about taking third here as well?
Well, you probably don't do it with nobody out, and you definitely don't do it with 2 out. So if there was a time to go, this is probably it.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
One run, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. This is flared right back over the mound. And that is through into center field, a base hit. The throw home, and they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Ichiro Suzuki steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
And the runner back safely. Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Kepler has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Into the box, Alex Avila. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance.
Well, a pretty productive at-bat last time, like you said, Matt. But right here with 2 outs, we're going to have to see if he can maybe find a gap and drive in a run.
Chopped foul right at home plate at strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
And even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Turned on down the line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. High in the air out to center field. Grossman has a beat on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Leading off the inning, Eduardo Escobar, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Trumbo on the run, and this will wind up a foul ball. Shields gets the sign, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Oh, and he misses it. Around second, he'll try for third. The relay throw, and he is in there. Brian Dozier is into the box for his second at-bat. He popped out into foul territory his first time up. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. And And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
Two good pitches so far, both of them right at the knees. And you got to start thinking center of the diamond here. Shorten up a little.
Oh, wow, what a stop. He's up with it. The throw. Got him.
Woo, no problem. Well, by rights, this should have been an RBI single. But that's one heck of a play out there on defense. The run's still going to score, but what an exceptional defensive effort out there to at least get an out on the play.
Here's Miguel Sano. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Two really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with two good takes.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Saladino comes up with it. On to first, and there are two down. Trevor Plouffe stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. First delivery to him on the way. Cut fastball taken for strike one. Hit hard up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
As we look at that again, you know, this is not a bad pitch by any stretch. If he throws this pitch 10 times, I bet he gets him out 9 of them. But here you just have to tip your cap to the guy at the plate.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Abreu is there for it. And that retires the side. So 1 run on 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left. We played 4 full. White Sox on top, 2-1. Adam Eaton heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
And this is going to be extra bases here to kick off the 5th. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay, and he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
Yeah, you can't help but think about all the men they've left on base so far and how many times a triple like this could have really done some damage. Instead, they'll have to be content to take this one with the bases empty.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. Little dribbler down the line. Mauer charging this one, and they'll only be able to get the out at first here as the run is in to score from third. Mark Trumbo digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. Gibson's ready. Here's the delivery. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Shallow center. And now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well, but somehow hangs on for the second out.
Oh, nice play.
Jose Abreu comes forward to bat again. He was the victim of a double play last time around.
Yeah, and it's always kind of tough returning to the dugout after rolling into a double play, so you know he wants to make up for that one right here.
And he lays off there, 1-0. 3 runs, 8 hits, 1 error thus far for the White Sox. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Hit sharply toward the right side. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. Justin Morneau will dig in now. A single and a flyout for.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
Drilled down the line. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Number 12 digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
Nope. Ball.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Looking to minimize the damage here. Hard hit ball to second. There is Dozier. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. White Sox pick up just the 1. Home half of the 5th. Max Kepler will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
High and deep to right center field. Eaton going back. Gone! Solo shot to right center. And the Twins are back within a run. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Here's Robbie Grossman as they look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Hit to first. Taken in by Abreu. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
The catcher, number 8.
Kurt Suzuki stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Behind on that one. Now behind in the count. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Hit to short. On to first, and Suzuki's retired. 2 away.
Now batting.
Eddie Rosario will take another shot here. He's flied out and lined out in 2 trips.
Well, 0 for 2, but he's taken some decent hacks. Could see a better result in this at-bat.
Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. One and 2 now as that's in there at the knees.
And this has been a pretty good comeback from that leadoff home run. 2 straight outs now and 2 strikes here as well.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. But not before the Twins get one, and it comes on this. Brandon Kinsler will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound. No, will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. 0-1 pitch on its way. And it's quickly 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Hit well on the ground to first. Mauer's there, and he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Right fielder number 51.
Digging in, Ichiro Suzuki. He flew out in his last at-bat.